Hello and welcome to another Betfred Sports video right here in the Quest Media Network studio. Now, before we move into the Premier League fixtures, we're just going to do a non-league preview. So, in the National League North, Curzon Ashton are back at the Tameside Stadium and host Bradford Park Avenue. Steve Cunningham's side are on a great run of form at the moment and progressed to the FA Cup third qualifying round last weekend with a 4-0 victory over Stockton Town. The Nash have been rewarded with another home tie against Cleethorpes Town, and the winner will receive a prize fund of £5,625. In the NPL Premier Division, Ashton United are back in action following a break last weekend and make the trip to Lancaster City. The Robins entered a fixture having secured 3 consecutive draws against South Shields, Buxton and Grantham Town. Elsewhere, Stalybid Celtic are set to host FC United at Bowerfold. Simon Howarth's side fell to a 1-0 defeat at Gainsborough Trinity last weekend, whilst the Rebels were eliminated from the FA Cup on Tuesday night after a 2-0 loss to Blythe Spartans. Hyde United made the trip to Whitby Town and will be hoping to build on their previous 1-0 win over Stafford Rangers. In the NPL West, Mosley are flying high in third place and make the journey to Market Drayton Town. The Lily-Whites were eliminated from the FA Cup last weekend but have won 6 and only lost 1 of their opening 7 league fixtures. And Glossop North End were held to a goalless draw at Ramsbottom United last weekend. The Hillmen make the trip to Colne tomorrow. So then, Peter, we'll move with the Premier League sides now, because this midweek it's been the Carabao Cup. Manchester City came from behind to beat League One Wycombe Wanderers 6-1 at the Etihad Stadium, but then 24 hours later it was a terrible night for Manchester United, being beaten 1-0 by West Ham United, and just a few days earlier they went to the London Stadium and beat West Ham 2-1, so really disappointing result for United.
Yeah, it was. I kind of saw that coming though. I thought West Ham were unlucky in the first match in the league against United, and all guns blazing in the second match. And I thought they were deserved winners, frankly. And to be honest, it might do United a bit of good, that, because they'll now concentrate on competitions that many people think matter more than the Carabao Cup, i.e. the League and the Champions League.
But should they be concentrating on that trophy? I mean, it is winnable. It's one of the most winnable trophies you can have, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't have the greatest record in the Carabao Cup, which used to be called the League Cup, unlike City, who have dominated it for years and years, haven't they?
Yeah, certainly. How many times have been to Wembley now to win that one?
It must be 4 or 5.
Yeah, ridiculous. What did they call it? The Etihad South, is it? Yeah, silly. But yeah, let's take a look at the Premier League fixtures now, because United do host Aston Villa tomorrow, 12:30 kick-off. Another 12:30 kick-off, strangely enough, is Chelsea taking on Manchester City. I mean, the United kick-off's early because of the Cortinas concert. You know, looking at this fixture, you see United bouncing back and winning it?
Well, the Betfred odds certainly indicate that United will win that game. They're odds on 4-11 to win the match. Villa 7-1. Ronaldo to score first is 5-2 with Betfred. Bruno to score his first goal is 4-1. And Mason Greenwood, who is earning rave reviews by his early start to the season, he's 6-1 to score the first goal. I do think he should be given more starts, more action, because I think he potentially is going to be the successor to Harry Kane in the England team. He's excellent with both feet, fast, quick thinking. I think he'll benefit from the influence of Ronaldo in terms of lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of fixtures, these are the ones you've got to win if you do have title ambitions. United have just got to win it, haven't they?
Well, yeah, and I expect they will.
Yeah.
The City game is much more significant because Chelsea do have the Indian sign over City of late. If they win this, Thomas Tuchel will have won the last 4 matches against Pep Guardiola, and that's saying something, because these two managerial heavyweights have got a personal battle there.
Yep.
And also Chelsea, they did the better business, in my opinion, during the transfer window, bringing in Lukaku, a player who was desperately needed to bolster their strike force.
Yep.
Whereas City, who needed a striker, didn't get Harry Kane.
Yep.
All right, they got Grealish, who's doing extremely well, but he's kind of like a bit of a luxury for me. Great player, but they've got plenty of midfielders.
Yeah.
And maybe if they'd shelled out more for Harry Kane, like paid, say, 150 million, then City will be way ahead. And that was it. That fact there is indicated by the situation against Southampton, where they had 20-odd crosses and couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. I
Yep.
mean, it's ridiculous for a City home game to have one effort on target in the whole game. And that came in the 90th minute.
Yep, absolutely.
So Betfred have Chelsea and City. We can't split them. They're both 17 to 10 to pick up the 3 points. And they surprised me a little bit. I would have thought Chelsea would have been slight favourites in that, with them being at home.
Yeah.
The draw is very, very popular, 9 to 4. Lukaku, who has come back from Italy, slimmed down, looking eager, looking like the excellent player, but we didn't see at Old Trafford.
No.
He's 10 to 3 to score first. Raheem Sterling 6 to 1 to score first for City. De Bruyne, I think he's a decent bet in a game like this. He's one of his former sides. 7 to 1 to score first.
Brilliant stuff. You mentioned Romelu Lukaku there, an inspired signing, but look at the manager, Thomas Tuchel, Roman Abramovich, an inspired signing from him. They won the Champions League last season. Fair enough, they lost the FA Cup, but you're looking at him in terms of management, the top of the league, they're unbeaten. Do you see them defending the Champions League this season as well?
Well, I do look at the bench and see that it's not quite as strong as City's bench. They have got some excellent players there, but it's not quite. You see a game develop and you think, well, they bring on some subs, they could win it. You don't necessarily see that with Chelsea. You think they're the top 11 they're putting out there, and if they bring the subs on, they might not do it. So I think if they can keep themselves injury-free, suspension-free, of course, as well, then I think they have got a fair chance. They're certainly the team to beat in the early running this season.
Yeah. Brilliant stuff. Well, looking at the top four at the moment, what are the odds looking like for that?
Right, well, for the top four, City are still favourites, but only just. They're 15 to 8 now. They're no longer odds on, as they were like a month ago. Chelsea 2 to 1. Liverpool 7 to 2. United have come right in now at 5 to 1. And the big surprise, of course, is Brighton, who are up there. They're 250 to 1, which is the same price from being relegated, strangely enough. So 250 to 1 to win the title, and 250 to 1 to be relegated.
Yep, Graham Potter doing a magnificent job down on the south coast. So we'll take a look now at the Betfred Super League, because in 2 weeks' time it will be the Betfred Super League Grand Final at Old Trafford. Peter, excitement's building.
Well, it certainly is. Last night there was what they always say in rugby league was an arm wrestle, brackets, boring match, between Leeds and Wigan. Everybody knew this was coming. I mean, it was 0-0 at half time. They were absolute slogging into each other. Leeds poached a try in the second half and won 8-0, which in football terms is like a 1-0 win. So they won 8-0, and so it's Leeds who progressed to the next round, i.e. the semi-final. Highly likely that they'll be playing Catalans next week. Catalans play the lowest ranked team to qualify. Then tonight we've got Warrington Wolves against Hull KR in the other, the second eliminator, and the winners of this more than likely will be playing Saints next week, who came second in the league. So we're down to 5 teams at the moment, and tonight is, as I say, the second eliminator, Warrington Wolves v Hull. We have Warrington 2 to 13 to win this game. Hull KR 9 to 2 to win it. Josh Charnley, the Warrington winger, is 7 to 1 to score first. The other winger, Tom Lynham, 8 to 1. Matty Ashton 9 to 1. One of my favourite players, Blake Austin, is 12 to 1, and Stefan Ratchford, the veteran of the team now, is 16 to 1 to score the first try. So it's going to be an excellent game, this. It's going to be the opposite to last night's fixture, because these two are the, as they were the Roundheads, these are the Cavaliers of rugby league. And so they'll be really going at it. I can see lots and lots of points in this one ahead of the semi-finals, which will be set up nicely for next week.
Brilliant stuff. Well, like I said, then excitement is building ahead of the grand final. That is taking place on Saturday, the 9th of October at Old Trafford. Can't wait for that one. But I also can't wait for this weekend's Premier League fixtures. So let's just recap. We've got Manchester United hosting Aston Villa. That's a 12:30pm kickoff. And then down in London, it's Chelsea entertaining Manchester City. Another 12:30pm kickoff. Well, it's been great speaking to you, Peter. Have a great weekend.
Smashing. Thanks very much.